Hi there, Eric Bakker, the naturopath from New Zealand. Here's a question I hear so often, and I'm sure that this has crossed your mind too from time to time about craving different things. Why do I constantly have cravings that are so hard to get rid of? Wow, that's a really cool question. It's a difficult question to give, a straight out concrete answer to. But I can tell you guys one thing. One important thing that I've worked out over the years with cravings, when you start making changes, particularly in your diet, the cravings often will come up, especially if you cut sweet foods out of your diet. There's no easy fix here. For me personally, I found one of the best things I did was to grow Stevia plants. Stevia, rebaudiana, is a nice little herb that grows. It grows into a little bush. In fact, I discovered it's perennial, so it looks like it just keeps on growing every year. In winter, it dies down. Summer, it comes up. It's growing at the moment. It's a big green bush with white flowers on it. It's very, very nice. Every time in the garden, break a piece off, chew on that. It's so sweet. It's almost sickly how sweet it is. Now that has helped me with sugar cravings, for example. Break a piece off, chew it. I don't really want sweet stuff. But then again, I've got beehives, so I've got some honey. So a tiny little bit of honey is a great thing to add to the diet, and it really stops you from wanting, sugar in general. So by changing the diet, including more fresh food in there, and slowly pulling out sugar bit by bit, after a period of 6 to 12 months, you will literally have no sugar left in the diet. That's, in my opinion, the smartest way to reduce your sugar cravings to the point where you don't want sugar anymore. You've got no desire for it. Your taste buds can change, but they change slowly. So people often say to me, what's a sweet substitute? What can I have that's not sugar but will satisfy the sweet craving? Well, there is no real substitute for sugar. Nothing gives the brain that kind of rush or that hit that sugar does. There are different things you can try out though, however. I mentioned in a previous video, you can try the herb called gymnema. I'll write that down for you. N-E-M-A. So just go to Google and type that into Google, gymnema, okay? You see that one, G-Y-M, gym, then nema, okay? It's like Nema going to the gym, but the other way around, right? So this is a very bitter herb. Now you'll think, what the hell is this guy on about? He's talking about sweet stuff, now he's talking about bitter stuff. This guy's nuts, off his face. Well, I'm not on my face, right? There's a very particular reason I'm talking about the sweet in this quadrant and the bitter in this quadrant. These are two very big flavors that the mouth experiences. Sour taste, bitter taste, sweet taste, right? So if you love sweet stuff, once you start putting tiny little bits of bitter in the mouth, incredible things happen. Over a period of several weeks and months, the bitter taste desire becomes stronger and stronger, and the sweet taste starts getting less and less, all right? To the point where you actually loathe sweet stuff and you love bitter, and that's the position I'm in. I like bitter things. I love grapefruits. I like lemons. I like lemon juice. I like olives. Anything with that kind of bitter taste. Chinese vegetables, broccoli is considered bitter food. So bitter foods do the opposite of sweet foods. They stimulate digestion. They help to inhibit parasites in candida, right? They improve fermentation. They improve how the beneficial bacteria work in your intestine. Bitter foods, many of them contain particular starches that are a great breeding ground for lactobacillus and bifidobacteria. Bitter foods have an ability to detoxify the body and clean many different types of toxins out. Get it out through the liver and the gallbladder. You're going to excrete more toxic bile. Sweet foods encourage the slowing down of the stool, whereas bitter foods speed it up. So to get rid of the sweet craving, if you think about it, slowly include bitter foods into the diet, bit by bit by bit. And over a period of time, you'll find magically the sweet stuff will be there, but you'll think, man, I'm not that fussed on it. Now here's the tip, interesting tip. You can actually include bitter and sweet together initially and slowly pull the sweet back more and more and more till only bitter is left. You could do that with, for example, a salad dressing, right? You can get some liquid stevia or even a tiny bit of honey, half a teaspoon of honey, warm it up. You can mix that with lemon juice and olive oil, right? And slowly but surely, you change that. You take the honey away and you're left with the bitter. It works very, very well. And I can assure you, once you like bitter foods, you're not going to be that fussed on the sweet foods anymore. And the consequence to your health, digestive health, will be fantastic. You'll have done yourself a huge favor. You'll have moved the food away that encourages candida growth, and you'll have moved foods into the diet that stimulate proper digestive health. It works really well for me, and I know for a lot of people. If you look at Chinese medicine, they're very big on bitter foods and sour foods. So I think it's something we can incorporate into our diet a lot more. So that should help you a lot with your sugar cravings. Give it a go. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the question.